Good morning. It is Monday, January 18th, 2021. I'm back here for Bed Talk number 214. And the topic today is cost. Cost. As you can perhaps see in the sign behind me, it's a quote from David Allen. You can do anything, but not everything. David Allen is the author of a fantastic book called Getting Things Done, which I read probably 15 years ago. Highly, highly recommend it. And what he's getting at is that another way to say it is you can achieve anything, but you can't achieve everything. And a lot of us don't want to admit that. But I've certainly learned through my life that there's a big truth in that. There's another saying that goes with it that every yes to one thing is a no to something else. Because there is a reality in our lives around time. And recently, just in the last couple of days, I was talking to a business owner who now goes in and talks to college students. And he said, the one question I always ask them is this: whatever your dreams, goals, desires, definitions of success are, what are you willing to give up to have that? What are you willing to give up to have those desired outcomes? And I think it's a critical question, one that many of us never answer except after the fact. And what we're really doing is identifying what we actually gave up, even if we didn't intend to. So many times and so many things in my life, I look back and say, well, I achieved this, but man, I missed out on this. Maybe for me, it was a lot of time with my kids and watching my kids grow up and being around for them because I was so immersed in being an entrepreneur and making the business work. And I did. And I can't say for sure that every decision would be different, but I didn't realize at the time that I was paying a cost, that I was missing out on something. I was giving something up and didn't even realize it. So my encouragement to you is no matter what age you are, because it's never too late to do this, to look at where you are, look at your priorities, look at your life and how it's playing out and say, am I really living those priorities in my day-to-day decisions? Because it's one thing to say these couple of things are your priority, but if they don't show up that way in your calendar, for example, they're not really priorities. So what are your priorities? What do you want to achieve in the future for yourself, of yourself, around yourself? And ask yourself, what am I willing to sacrifice in order to achieve those things? And basically that comes down to what cost are you willing to pay? Don't wake up someday and say, I paid this cost and I didn't mean to. I paid this cost, I didn't realize it was happening. Be more intentional and conscious about your decisions and make that decision starting today. What do you really want? And what are you willing to give up to get it? And choose wisely, folks. That's it for the day. Keep taking care of yourself and everyone around you. And by all means, stay connected.